Sri Lanka, the Sunfoil ODI number 5. Series situation, South Africa 3, Sri Lanka 1. Sri Lanka won their match just the other day in Kimberley. They're in a huddle in the middle now, having won. Talking to Chris Scott this morning, the curator here, or groundsman, whichever word. Grounds for Smith, a couple of them.
The change, Robin, an expected one from South Africa. LB Morkel in for Vernon Philander.
No, I don't. Can be such a match winner with a bat. He's probably pitched outside leg stump. Now then, is anybody going to have a little review? So
needs a score to put a few demons to bed. Under the first over, 2 runs from it.
And yet only one of the 12 played. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, Vero Peterson's got some runs at this venue this season already. This is where he plays his domestic cricket. So knows this surface, knows this ground very well. This is a beautiful stroke.
Gone, caught slip. Malinga strikes yet again. It's very rare that he bowls an opening spell without getting a wicket.
When you win the toss and you decide to put the opposition in, you always want to strike early. Malinga gets a little bit of away movement. It's fairly wide to Alvaro Peterson. The outside edge is found. Good catch from Angelo Matthews. Malinga's done what he does best. He strikes early. Alvaro Peterson, the man, gone for 6. South Africa 10 for 1.
Colin Ingram has been coming in that position in the last couple of games. And with this... Oh, he's in trouble here. Oh, has he got in? They're not. Are we going upstairs? We are. I can't believe he's got in.
It's a good single. He has got in. Amazing. So early on in the innings, we know that rotation of the strike is important. But I tell you what, there's been a lot of run-outs in this series.
There have been a lot of run-outs, HD, and there have been a lot of occasions that had the ball hit the stumps, there would have been many more run-outs. But well.
Gully's an interesting choice. Oh, he's got past the leg Gully, and it's running away for 4. Morning, Kepler.
Morning, Michael. Just a little bit of movement this morning, so that's why the run rate is on the slow side. South Africa also have lost a wicket.
Advancing and hammering it past the bowler for 4.
Free up the arms and straight back past the bowler. Second boundary in the over.
They are not comfortable with it.
He's hit that one pretty well, not quite out of the middle, but he's going to pick up a boundary, advancing again, as Mackay was saying.
Anyways, you see that the scoring rate is very low. It's not as usual what what South Africa want.
Advancing, he's hit it high. It's going to be safe, but plugging. Indication of the rain overnight.
So both batsmen showing intent, trying to lift the scoring rate for that. But he got enough on it to clear extra cover.
With the last ball of the power play coming up now.
Off to see.
Again, it's not out of the middle, but it's effective. He's going to bank that boundary. 8 off the over is impressive. 46 for 1.
It's well played. It's worth a couple at least. Good fielding in the deep.
Kirivane it was. Batted extremely well. Experienced a high. The most important thing is, can you...
Four more. A couple of good shots before that didn't quite reach the boundary. This time it was short and wide and cut away. And Faf du Plessis finishes the over with the 4. 57 for 1. So, South Africa, who are put into bat, are 61 for 1 with Smith on 33 and du Plessis on 18. They've just brought up 50 in the partnership. The bowling, Kulasekara, Malinga, Matthews, Pereira started things off really well, and Senanayaka and Dilshan have done well with the 1 over they've bowled each, conceding just 4 between them. Here's Pereira. Oh yes, what a shot. Good use of the feet by Faf du Plessis. Gets to the pitch and he hits it over mid-off for 4.
So it's creating his options according to the field set. It's also a giveaway what line the bowler.
There's a man out there. He went the wrong way first of all. Had time though to go back the right way. Looking to take on the off spinner. Looking to go over mid-off. But the turn takes the ball towards the fielder at long on. Didn't get to it.
But that was interesting because Sangakkara's call to Sathithwa Senanayaka was get him off strike. He looked to hit you. But Senanayaka goes the brave way. He takes the pace off, drops it shorter, and outside off stump, which is not what he'd want to do if he was trying to give a single. Instead, picks up the wicket. Picks up his first wicket. Du Plessis 24, South Africa 2 down for 70.
Kimberley, their score of 146. That was in World Cup 2007. Played really well in that match. 124 one-day international, and that strike rate 92.
It can be a game changer.
That's a good shot. Very good shot by de Villiers. Great timing, and it takes a good effort in the deep to prevent it going for 4. Nahiru,
The batting pitch.
Pulled away in front of square, work footed deep square leg. He does well. Ground fielding's been good today from the visitors.
Yeah, it has been, and the bowling's been good too, generally. And a little bit in it for the bowlers. And a high percentage of dot balls during the innings, so they've done a good job. This is important.
Play really freely towards the back end of the innings. Players going upstairs for an appeal for a stumping. There's not a lot of excitement.
A little bit. Nothing wrong with the delivery and its legality. Flipped to sweep, slid forward. Never actually ever really left the
But when they're sweeping, how far forward they drag it. Graham was aware then that he had dragged a little. Smith looking to go down the wicket initially. Hereth sliding that one through a little bit quicker.
Yeah, good piece of bowling this. You saw Graham Smith coming. It was a bit quicker. The other one went the other way. Good piece of bowling. Graham Smith did well to spot it early and get the back foot back.
And that will be 50. The second in successive innings.
Enjoyed by his teammates and the crowd alike. It was completely different innings to Kimberley. Kimberley was absolutely dominant early on.
2 weeks to go down. Peterson and du Plessis. Smith moved on to 50. De Villiers. Get a couple here.
Brought him into the attack, brought himself into the attack. Launched and smashed. That has gone a very long way indeed. Right out of the screws. A long way back into the crowd.
There's a stroke again over mid-wicket. Such a good user of his feet, Davy de Villiers.
Slapped it and swiped it for 6. Gee, he's got strength, this man.
He's middled this one.
That's bound to provide a little bit of extra incentive. Good stuff from Harath. 4 from it. 131 for 10.